If you're looking to buy a watch for yourself, or if you want to buy a watch as a gift for somebody you want to indoctrinate into this little club of ours so we can finally gain the numbers we need to take up arms against the bearists, these are 3 brands you should look at to buy a first watch. Starting off with my favourite brand in this category, and indeed the brand I went to when I started buying watches for my lovely girlfriend, Citizen. Now, Citizens are some of the most practical watches you can buy, mostly owing to their proprietary eco-drive technology. While some watches have solar power, drawing energy from the sun, Citizen eco-drives can draw energy from the sun, but also artificial light, meaning as long as you don't keep your watch in a drawer or in a dark place, you never have to worry about the battery. Not only that, but they also offer a 5-year warranty, which is unheard of in the affordable price segment. Now, if you're looking to buy a watch as a gift, Citizen is also an excellent choice because of their market penetration. Just about any department store or jewelry store or mall you go to is going to have Citizen very prominently displayed, meaning that if you purchase a Citizen for a friend or loved one, every time they wear it out, they're going to see the brand on their wrist represented in the real world. Now, a harsh truth for people getting into the world of watches is finding out that most watches are nowhere near as accurate as the time on your phone. However, Citizen has a wide range of watches that are radio controlled. Now, what that means is they take their time from the atomic clock, as long as they're in a region that's serviced by the atomic clock. Now, the most accurate mechanical watch movements, the ones that cost many thousands of dollars, are called chronometers. These are what you find in Rolexes and the like. And to be a chronometer, a watch has to be very accurate. It can only lose 4 seconds or gain 6 seconds every day. Now, the atomic clock, which radio-controlled watches sync to, will only lose a second in 10,000 years. Not only that, but Citizen radio-controlled watches start well under even $1,000. If you are looking for a watch to gift to somebody, Citizen also has several collaborations with major brands and properties, which makes gifting even more easy. For example, if they're a Marvel or a Star Wars fan, then you already know they're going to have some connection to a Citizen watch with a Marvel or a Star Wars character on the dial. So if you're starting a collection of watches, and one major consideration for you is the ability to reliably tell the time, Citizen is an excellent choice. Many people who aren't in the know in regards to watches know 2 things about watches. 1, that Rolexes are good, and 2, that Swiss-made watches are some of the best. Now, that being a fact is debatable, but if you want an affordable way to get Swiss-made on your wrist, there are few better options than Tissot. Tissot as a brand has been around since 1853, however nowadays they're a part of the Swatch Group, which is one of the largest groups in the world of watches. Think of it as the Volkswagen of watches. Sans any problematic elements, that is. Now, Tissot is a well-known brand among the watch community, so with a Tissot on your wrist you will at least have some respect from people that know their stuff. And again, if you're buying a watch as a gift, most likely the person you're shopping for will have some respect for the word Swiss made. And if you buy a later model Tissot, it will even come with a book that explains a lot of the very impressive history behind the brand. Now for my 3rd recommendation, I've recommended this to many friends of mine for a first watch. It's a little bit out of left field, but it is Pagani Design. Now, Pagani Designs may not be everyone's cup of tea, especially because they are Chinese made, and the best place to buy one is on AliExpress, a website which scares away many people wanting to spend over $100. However, I personally own several Pagani Designs, and I am very impressed with all of them. Now, Pagani Design almost exclusively uses Seiko movements, so while most of the watch is built in China, the movement comes from a very reputable Japanese manufacturer. They also feature sapphire crystal, which is very hard to come by for less than $500. It also means that you're unlikely to scratch your crystal unless you go frolicking through the diamond fields. A word of caution with Pagani Design though, you see I have several, and when I was first building my collection, it was an excellent way for me to encounter and try out many different styles of watches. However, now that I have some higher quality pieces in my collection, my Pagani Designs very rarely see any wrist time at all. So think of them more as sweets. You can buy several without hurting your wallet too much, but by the time you have 7 to 10, you will realise that the money you spent on several watches that you don't really wear that much could have been spent on a much higher quality piece that you could wear every day. Another point with Pagani Design is just about all of their watches are copies of much more expensive watches, like Omega or Rolex. This can be a selling point to many, however it does cause many to turn their nose up. To once again make a car analogy, think of Pagani Design as a new car from China. And it has an LS engine out of a Corvette, it has carbon ceramic brakes, and it looks suspiciously like a Rolls-Royce. However, it only costs as much as a Mitsubishi Mirage. For me personally, I would buy that car in a heartbeat. However, for many others, it's not their cup of tea. But if you're looking for a cheap way into the world of watch collecting and to try different styles to develop your taste, Pagani Design is an excellent choice. And those are my 3 top brands for people new to the world of watches. If you like any of the Tissots or Citizens I've shown you in this video, I'll have affiliate links down below. If you purchase these watches through those links, it will help the channel immensely. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.